waited for the right time to upgrade your vehicle, and that time is now. During the More to Move You sales event, take advantage of tremendous savings on our award-winning lineup of new Mazdas. Come experience Mazda and see what makes the difference at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.
I never know where the camera's going to start.
Where are you, Christmas?
Well, it's red.
Did you order that code red?
Look at that. Oh, falling
Johnny.
down like... Look at him.
What were you looking at?
Are you looking for
We're
purpose?
looking for the leaves, the foliage to fall in the studio.
I'm lost in more ways than
Wow.
there.
Yeah,
You
Aren't
want
we all?
leaves? I'll go up there and start dusting off the
don't do
poinsettias.
that.
That'll-
Start look
that's
like fake
above my
snow.
work area.
Oh, that's right.
And then Johnny will be sneezing even
Johnny
more
will be
so.
sneezing. Yeah, that's
They're
right.
already asking me not to come back to the Allergy, Asthma, and Sinus Center.
Oh no, they kicked you out?
Nothing we can do
Not
for you.
yet.
Oh, bless
None.
it. Yeah.
That's a great spot, but even Johnny's like, that's just so
Correct.
much. It's so much.
It'll be a while though, or not long actually, until those poinsettias come out.
Yeah.
Poinsettias is how Diane Dean used to say
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I love it when some of our afternoon crew tried to water them last year and they're artificial. They did.
Well, look, man, back in the day, they were real,
Yes.
and we would have them out here for like 5 months,
Yes.
whatever, and they start dying so quick, they get
Yeah.
brown and ugly, and you go to water them, and then just water leaks all over the floor, and you got to get out there. And it was a thing.
It was a whole
was,
process.
yeah.
So
It was a
fake
thing.
we go.
So fake we
Which
went.
we're not judging if you decide
No,
to have a
do your
fake
thing.
tree up this year
No, no, no.
either.
Do your
No
thing.
judgment. You get as festive as you want.
There you
Hey,
go.
it's cost effective.
It
There you
sure
go.
is.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
If
inflation
you have
affects
allergies,
everything.
it's good for that.
Good
Also
for that.
true.
Really? Wait,
Also
the
very
Christmas tree bothers your allergies?
Oh my God,
can,
Douglas
Pine?
firs, I'll sneeze all holiday. I'll do the holiday.
Okay.
If we move, because we still get the live one.
Yeah.
This may be the last year for the live one. We'll see. But like, if I have to move it because if my wife gets in there,
Right.
I mean, she'll kind of break out a little bit with a,
Wow.
So yeah, it
Yeah.
absolutely can.
Yeah.
But here we are, November 13th. So we got some time before the trees really start to go up.
Right.
It doesn't really. Are we average temperature like right now for November 13th? Are we about average?
We're actually, well, we were colder than normal. Now we're going to
yeah.
be warmer than normal over the next few days.
Okay.
So there's that. But you know what I like about these fake trees? You can kind of manipulate them too. So if there's like a bald patch in there, you can kind of move the branches a little, kind of fill it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Or perhaps you can steal some fronds from False River, which looks very blown out, Jared. What is going
What's
on
going
out
over
there?
Something is up over there.
Don't know.
That might be the sun.
I'm not even sure. Yeah, what we're seeing is the sun reflecting off. There actually is a little bit of fog across the area, and right now you can see the visibility is okay over by New Roads, and the temperature not bad, starting off at 52 degrees, a far cry from where we were. Hard to believe 48 hours ago we were having temperatures in the upper 20s. How about that? 77, that was the high. Yesterday we look to be warmer today, warmer over the next few days, and we've got unseasonably warm temperatures all up and down that 7-day forecast, I'll tell you that. Drive through the weekend, so your weekend plans are definitely good to go. And then it looks like a somewhat wetter weather pattern as we go through next week. So there are a few areas of fog right now. We're a perfect 10 here. Bogalusa's down to a quarter of a mile, but it looks like area-wide, even the areas that started fogged in are starting to look a little bit better. So that's some good news. Satellite radar, any of those flickers of green on your screen, they're not hitting the ground. And in fact, we go and zoom out. You got to go all the way out to the west coast. That's where the next big organized weather maker, the next big rainmaker, and you could see the swirl, the counterclockwise swirl, there it is, coming into the picture on the west coast. And that's going to take several days to get into our wheelhouse. Matter of fact, it's probably not going to be until about next Thursday that the next cold front comes in, the next batch of showers and thunderstorms, and it's a little bit early in the ball game, but there could be some severe weather with that. Again, at 7 days out, though, it's a little bit early to talk about that, and it looks like we're going to see that front clear the area. Then, dew points, they're going to continue to go up, so it feels a little bit soupy out there today, and it's going to get more and more humid as we work our way to next week and eventually get to that wet and unsettled weather pattern. But in the meantime, temperatures not bad. We're going to get a high in the upper 70s for today, and then low temperatures for tonight look like they're going to drop off somewhere, I would say, in the mid-50s. As you get the kiddos off to the school bus stop, not bad. They'll need just a light jacket just for the first couple of hours, and then that's it. Obviously, you're not going to want that extra layer in the afternoon, getting a high temperature of 78 degrees. Then for tonight, we're going to start on this kind of trend where we're milder, muggier every single night, maybe down to 55, and we've actually have warmer nights that are in store. There you go with the Saturday forecast at Tiger Stadium. Now, because that's an earlier kick, that's an 11:45 kick, 80 degrees by the end of the game. Now, because the Southern game is a slightly later kick, they too will be at 80 degrees, but notice they'll hit 80 degrees right around halftime, and then obviously the temperature starts going down later in the game. Temperatures won't go down, though, in the 7-day forecast. In fact, quite the opposite. Just Just what a difference from what we've been dealing with over the past few days, living in the 80s, and rain chances slowly but surely getting pumped up next week. Right now, it is 7:07. Let's see if the roads are cooperating. Hey, Johnny.
About what they always are, and this time of the morning at 7:07. Coming in from Denham, we're a little slow here and there. A couple of new icons for wrecks popped up here in just a second ago, and I'm not sure what they are. Let's see if we can get that to populate. They're not on the interstate. Looks like they're off of Airline Highway, so I'll keep an eye on that. By the way, Airline at 42 still backed up a little bit coming in from Port Vincent. I-12 before Juban to all the way into East Baton Rouge Parish. Slow moving traffic all the way on I-12 West. That's a Juban on-ramp going toward Range, and that traffic continues to slow down right past O'Neill Lane. That's O'Neill Lane beneath the interstate. You see the AMC Theater on the other side of the interstate, and then it's a little slow from the 1012 to downtown. And don't forget, if you haven't heard, the government has reopened. However, some of the things that were affected when it was closed still going to be affected, like flights. The FAA has not made a decision where they're going to lift those restrictions on airspace, so expect some delays through the weekend and even cancellations like these three out of Baton Rouge. Delta to Atlanta at 10:30, United to Houston at 12:10, and tonight the American to Dallas at 7:56. All those have been canceled out of BTR. 7:08, thanks for joining us here on our live stream. Our streaming platform has interesting programming you won't see on TV, so fish around, check it out.
Folks, welcome back to it. 7:10 your time right now. A few things we're going to talk to you about right now, focusing on, including the very first. We need eyes on the screen because there is a missing girl, a teenager out there right now. We need to get her home.
I know we've been talking about missing children for the last few days, but this is a new report. Right. We're told the National Child Exploitation Center is actually involved in this case, but Baton Rouge police say Haley Bell, she's 16 years old. She has not been seen since October 15th. Wow. Think about that here. We're told she has a floral tattoo on her left wrist and she has 2 nose piercings, but take a good look at her face here. We're hoping someone identifies her and is able to track down where she is to get her home.
Let's get home. Absolutely. We want to be able to report some good news after this. I want to let you know this happened as well. A grand jury in East Baton Rouge Parish indicting a former House Speaker, State House Speaker, that's Clay Schexnayder. Yeah, malfeasance in office of an item worth $25,000, which state reports say that it was a Louisiana cypress artifact that's gone missing here. He's served from 2012 until this current year. So felony theft, another charge that's added to the list. He told the Attorney General's office, when I was done with my part in office, I returned everything to them. He said he would assist with ongoing efforts to find that artifact, but at last check, there's not been an update on that. All right, I want to let you know a few other things going on real quick for you. Louisiana Department of Insurance, their Fortified Homes program. It's another round of applications. You got to jump onto this website or check out into the 9 News app. We got a link waiting for you. Figure out if you're eligible and then get registered. This application process closes next Wednesday. That's it, 5 p.m. In fact, if you are looking for food to put on the table today, have a look at your screen. Places like St. Vincent de Paul, the Chicken Shack, Golden Corral, Smoky Watson Barbecue, they are all offering free meals for SNAP recipients today. They are just 4 of the amazing places stepping up to make sure families are fed. We have a full list of those details waiting for you on the 9 News app and at WAFB.com. You know, one of the places that you can actually go right now, get a little extra help when it comes to SNAP, the Red Stick Farmers Market. Matt Venezia was live there this morning. Yes, he is with live local farmers who said that they have noticed in person a reduction of SNAP recipients shopping at the market. But thanks to local businesses like Bobox Real Estate, well, they are offering $20 in food benefits for anyone with a $0 balance
balance on their SNAP card. And you know, when you go to the market, they are also offering, the Red Stick Farmers Market is offering that match, $40. A whole week you can get up to $80 in those matched benefits to make sure your family has fresh produce to put on the table for a food and meal.
So the shutdown may be over and the SNAP benefits may be coming back eventually. One of the other big issues, flights, right? I mean, all across the country. This is the misery map, courtesy of FlightAware. They're going to start to get back to some kind of normal, but it may take a minute as well. They've already talked about that because it may take a minute for those flight controllers to get back into the towers. Just one more thing that's been impacted. We'll see how long it takes to get back to whatever it is we call normal.
Our producer was just telling us there's about 94 cancellations, about 160 delays so far this Thursday morning. We'll keep our eyes on that. We're also tracking what's happening at the state capitol. There's a meeting there focused on gambling and sports betting. Of course, the Louisiana Gaming Control Board will meet at 10 o'clock today to talk about gaming regulators that are looking into changes made to DraftKings' responsible gaming program. They're also going to consider the new Belle of Baton Rouge's application for a sports wagering license. A lot to follow here on this Thursday.
That's what they got going on. Let's take it to West Baton Rouge Parish. They got a little council meeting going on themselves, and it's always a lot on the agenda, looking to approve perhaps some DOTD agreements, introducing their 2026 operating budget. That's going to be the big one. If you'd like to get out there and be a part of it, it's 5:30 this evening in the Government Building, North Alexander.
Do you like a TED Talk? Well, there's actually a cool event at the Manship Theater tonight at 6:30. Unseen Currents is the theme of the local TEDx chapter. You get to hear from local leaders, including BRCC professors, a number of local business leaders, to talk about how to move the current forward in the capital area. You see the list of panelists that are going to be speaking tonight. If you'd like to be a part of the change, the future of Baton Rouge, will make your way to the Manship Theater tonight. The idea is to discover some shifts in social norms. Damian Mitchell, back from LA, a big designer in our area. It's cool to see Baton Rouge talent come and stay here and then come home from all the different places they've gone to bring that talent here to say Baton Rouge is on the map. It's on the come up, and you can be a part of that.
Yeah,
Hang out downtown and eat.
Exactly.
That's the idea. Tsunami's right there.
Going out night. Let's do it.
Come on.
I got to work tomorrow morning.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You're
Going
there
out
too.
on Thursday night never affected me.
Things we know.
And I chew to that. We'll see you in about 10 minutes.
You've waited for the right time to upgrade your vehicle, and that time is now. During the More to Move You sales event, take advantage of tremendous savings on our award-winning lineup of new Mazdas. Come experience Mazda and see what makes the difference at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.